Welcome to my latest vlog, and today I want to talk about 3 OEM system products that I would like to see in the very near future. Let's go. It was absolutely freezing today, and as you see, I'm well protected, gloved up, scarves on, and also big thick jacket. Oh my god, yeah, these last couple of days has been so cold in London that everything was frozen in the morning. And as you know, I always do my photo shoots early in the mornings just to avoid crowds and get better light angles and whatnot. So yeah, it's always going to be very challenging for me when to come out in that sort of temperature. But yeah, lucky these days we have all sorts of protection, so yeah, I'm okay with that. But anyway, today I want to talk a little bit about OEM system, and you may have seen a couple of videos recently that I talk about the camera industry, and even my latest stream talked about micro four thirds in general. So there are a few things that I would like to reflect in this particular video and talk to you guys about what sort of products I would like to see from OEM system. Maybe a little bit Lumix, but then mostly just OEM system because, of course, you know, I'm the OEM guy, right? So what would I like to see from OEM? Well, let's break it down. Hello, Pigeon. Hello, Pigeon. Hello. I know you are very cool. Yeah, I know you are. So the very first product I would like to see from OEM is a brand new point and shoot camera. I know, we've been talking about this market don't exist anymore, it's been killed off by smartphones and whatever. You know, but there is a demand for it. There is a resurgence of point and shoot cameras. And one thing that OEM system, or previously Olympus, did really well is their tough cameras. I always loved the TG series. I had the TG5, the TG6, and then the TG7. I have all of them. Kind of weird, but yes, I have all of them. And I love them all. Even though that they, you know, they were more or less incremental updates or very minor updates, in my opinion, they still add a little bit of it to make it slightly more current. But what I would like to see is OEM system gonna bring out a brand new tough camera with more capabilities, hopefully better sensor, and more connectivities. You know, toughness-wise, I think it's good enough now. You know, I don't think there is anything stronger than the TG at the moment. So you don't really need to do much in terms of ruggedness or tough or waterproofness or anything like that. But I would like to see better features and also a new sensor, a better sensor, perhaps even more resolutions or bigger. I think bigger probably would be my preference if I have a choice. Bigger sensor, I don't mind keeping the same resolution, but, you know, give me a lot more low light capabilities. So I can do more with that little cameras. Because always carrying it around as my kind of like a side cameras, and also, you know, when I go to some tough situation like waterfall and things like that, you know, sometimes I do that sort of thing with my family. So I would like to have a camera that can capture that sort of moment. Yeah, that would be quite nice. So one thing that I really love about autumn time is the colors, right? Who doesn't like autumn colors? You know, they are just gorgeous, they're beautiful. I've been taking photo shoots for my clients over the last few days, and they all turned out really, really amazing. Yeah, just love it in general. This is the best time for doing some kind of outdoor photo shoots with families and clients and things like that. Yeah, just beautiful. But second product I want to talk about is, you probably heard it already, I'm gonna save the best last. The second product I would like to see from OEM, it would be it's definitely chasing me at the moment, asking me to leave this area. This is the turf. You two, behave. Behave, you. Yeah? Behave. Isn't it? Okay? You have to behave. Why are you shouting at me? Why are you shouting at me? Now I'm chasing you now. Now I'm chasing you. But anyway, second thing I want to see from OEM system is perhaps a product that will lead into other future products from OEM, is the successor to my beloved OM5. I love the OM5 and it's still my favorite travel cameras by far, and it's loved by so many users out there. You know, the EM5 series has always been a big bread and butter and success story for OM System / Olympus before that. I think everyone just love it. You know, it's got the right form factor, it's got the right styling, it's got the right feature sets. But I have to say that right out is that the likes of X-M5, which I recently reviewed, got me thinking a lot about the strategy with Micro Four Thirds or OM System in general. Is that with that much features or that sort of capabilities in an entry-level camera that price around about the EP7 category, it's going to be making life a lot harder for OM System when it comes to product releases. So I would like to see an updated OM5 to bump up the specs, to bump up the feature sets, not only surpassing some of the recent rivals around the same categories, but also a little bit more future-proofing when it comes to future product releases. Because before we can see something like the OM10 come out, you know, if that ever happens, the OM10 needs to be at least, if not better, you know, than the XM5 when it comes to feature sets. I know this is not easy to do because XM5 has given us a lot. People may not agree with it, but my review, my personal review is actually I like the XM5 a lot because of how much it offers from the video sector. Still sector is good. Okay, no IBIS, but it's not a big deal for photography. And no computational stuff, which has never really been a Fuji thing anyway. But for a pure photographer's point of view, it's okay. From a video point of view, it's amazing because, you know, you have to use it on the gimbal because the EIS just isn't great. But if you put it on the gimbal, you can get some professional result from that cam because you got so much going on there. But anyway, all that I just said is in a $799 body, which is really, really cheap. And so to compete with a camera like that, OM need to really step up for the next model. And so for that to happen, the OM5 needs to elevate a couple of notches. Yeah, and so that will give some gaps for you know, the likes of EM10 successor, whether it's going to be called OM10 or not, or another EP series, whether it's EP8 or whatever, so that you can compete at least on paper with XM5. There are still a lot of things that the EP7, even the EM10 Mark IV is better than the XM5, but the gap is definitely a lot narrower now. You know, the likes of EVF is obviously for the EM10, but also the IBIS, which happens in both EP7 and the EM10. And, you know, that's something that the XM5 doesn't offer. But like I said, unless you really needed those stabilization for your photography or videos, and XM5 on at least on paper spec-wise is better. So that is something that we need to consider. So for me, wanting to see OM System is that and bumped up OM5, a bumped up OM5, and that would give some room for the lower model if that ever happens for the future product releases. So that is something that I would like to see from OM. Final product I would like to talk about is a halo product that I've been craving, not just OM, but generally in the Micro Four Thirds sector. The GX7 is more the halo product for Lumix in the video sector because they've thrown everything into it. You know, hybrid AF system, you know, all the capabilities that the GX7 offer when it comes to video side is simply unrivaled for the platform. So that is great. But I would like to see a still-oriented halo product from OM. And like what I discussed and mentioned in my previous live stream, I talked about the EM1X during the Olympus time was almost a halo product. What is a halo product? A halo product is for a camera company or for a company to showcase whatever they can do, right, to its best, given everything to it, a kitchen sink even. And that's something that I would like to see OM do, because this is a way to prove to all the users, all the followers, all the fanboys and fangirls that these technology exists and this is the future of Micro Four Thirds. This is the future of OM System. And I would like to see a halo product like that. I know size can be, yeah, debatable, but something like an OM X could potentially be that halo product. People will argue once again about the size, but as you know, history shown, the EM1X has proven to be actually becoming a cult classic. Many people are now trying to get hold of one because of how good it holds in the hand, how rugged it is, and how easy to shoot, how comfortable it is to shoot, especially with bigger and longer lenses. I know this is not a travel camera, but for those pros or for those people who use big long lenses, EM1X is a dream to hold, right? So an OM1X could potentially be a camera to have all sorts of stuff thrown in, right? Imagine with the body size like that, you can have a lot of space internally to deal with a lot of things. So giving the designer a little bit more freedom when it comes to features. So you can have fast shooting speed, you can have high resolution sensor, you can have bigger logic board for bigger processors, for instance, dual processor like the EM1X, better AF system, bigger, massive, high resolution EVF, like all kinds of stuff like that will be really, really amazing. And I think a halo product like that could potentially not only give existing Micro Four Thirds users some hope to do some hello squirrel, come here, hello, I don't have anything. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing there? What was I saying? I got distracted by the friendly squirrels trying to see if I have any food for him. But anyway, halo product, yes. OM. I think an OM1X could be that product once again. I know size can be something to be debated about, but like I said earlier, the EM1X has proven to be a cult classic. People actually do like those products. Now they've tried it. They know what it feels like. It's not a travel camera because of its size, but for those who utilize big camera, big lenses, it's a dream to use. And being a professional myself, I love the ergonomics. It's by far one of the best cameras that I've ever used. It's just really, really good to hold. So an OM1X, given the size, that means that you're going to have a lot of space for the designer to put features into camera. You can have bigger, massive, high-resolution EVF. You can have dual processor, better graphics, better memory for unlimited buffer, whatever. Something crazy, you know, throwing the kitchen sink to it, you know, throw everything into it to make the OM1X a wow camera that is going to blow everybody out of the water. That will be something for OM to scream about. That will be something for Micro Four Thirds users to scream about. That will be something for the photography world to scream about. I believe that will be an awesome, cool things to do. Because once the OM1X launch, then we can see what's coming for the so the OM1 Mark III, or subsequently the OM5, or the eventually OM10 or Pen, whatever cameras, right? Whatever, you know, this is the line to trickle down the product lines in the future. So we need a product to lead the way. And I think the OM1X would be that leader. So this is the end of my video. And let's summarize what I just talked about. The 3 products that I talked about. Oh my God. Squirrels is here again. What are you doing? Oh gosh, man. You guys are so silly. So this is the end of today's video, and let's summarize the 3 products that I mentioned in this video. First is an improved all-new tough TG camera with better sensors, better feature sets. Second is the bumped up, spec'd up, better, improved OM5. And third, perhaps a halo product, the OM1X or something similar to that, to throw everything into it, be a showcase product for the Micro Four Thirds community. Of course, this is a dream. This is something that I hope to see. Not that they will release it. It's something that I would like to see. And what would be your choice? What would be your 3 products that you would like to see from OM? What sort of specs, what sort of things you want to see them making? Because that would be quite interesting, right? And this kind of like a reflection time for fans, for fanboys and fangirls to talk about our wishes and to hoping that one day we will receive something from OM, and so that we can be a happy bunny. Yeah, this is Christmas time. Let's make some wishes. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and you know what to do now. Thumb if you like this video, and sub if you want to stay in touch with me, talking about photography, product reviews, and anything with photography and filmmaking. So until next time, I'll see you all very soon. Bye for now. Peace.